For our top 5 is going to be 50% intelligence and 50% beauty. Okay, so we will be going back to 0. Okay, to play clean slate for everyone. Okay, so who's your pick for your judge?
I will choose judge number 3.
Judge number 3.
Hello, candidate number 4. Okay, my question for you is, do you think we should allow sex workers to join beauty pageant? Why or why not?
Thank you for that wonderful question. Do I allow sex worker joining beauty pageant? Well, I think that being a prostitute is a way of life. And I think that is a big part of the human being. Cannot deny the fact that many of my transgender species working with kind to earn money of working for the money because of sex. And that is why we use this platform. And everyone can join beauty pageant, even though that you are a sex worker, you are a thief, you are a killer, but all things you can use a beauty pageant as a platform toward the benefits of everyone to be, because I believe there's a second chance. I believe that chance is the constant changing of this world. And that way, beauty pageant is a platform for us, LGBTQI community, to promote our advocacy. And we should vocally in order to open the mind of the people that being a sex worker is not just being essential hindrance of the society, but it can be an inspiration to other people. And I believe, before I exit, I have something to ponder on. Vinny, Vici, Vinny. I came, I saw, I conquered. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, candidate number 4. You definitely conquered our top 5 for tonight. And now let's move on to our second finalist, candidate number 11. Before we go and pick up your card, how do you feel tonight?
Well, I feel successful tonight because I made it to the top 5 and I'm so happy that Club Tipsy right now is Prophet! So palakpakan naman dyan sa mga nagtatambay dito. Ayan, bawal pang tambay dito ha. Umorder po kayo. That's the way you show your support and patronizing locals. How about you? How are you feeling?
I feel Alright, it's your time to shine, of course. I need to pick a judge. So we're going to pick a judge number 3, I guess. So you need to pick a judge 1, 2, 4, and 5.
Every time I join pageants, I always go for this number because this has always been my lucky number. I don't know why. And that number is number 93. Just kidding. I'll go for judge number 2. I changed my mind.
Gagi.
Good evening. Good morning na pala.
Yes, good morning, madam.
Okay, go. Wala kay standard ako itong standard. Wala lagi, okay ra. Ang naman ka, ang dancer man da to. Okay ra.
Beauty or talent and why?
Thank you. That's a very tough one, being put on the spot. Well, given a chance to choose between those 3, wealth, beauty, and talent, Well, I should be practical. I'll choose well. Because if I am wealthy, I can definitely help a lot of people. Especially in the Philippines, poverty is one of the #1 social issues that we are facing. So if I am wealthy and if I have a lot of money, I can uplift their life. At least give them something to look forward to. Give them hope that even life is hard for them, there is still hope as long as you believe in your heart. And by sharing your blessings to everyone, that is very rewarding. You have to share your blessings in order for you to acquire blessings. And let us always remember this and put this into our mind and into our heart. Before I take my graceful exit, let me leave you this famous Latin quote. Hagaas luke, hagaas porsoy. Siempre espejo reflecta ego mañana. Which simply means, whatever you do today will always be the mirror and the reflection of your tomorrow.
Thank you so much. Category number 11, you very actually beauty you all. And now let's proceed with our third finalist, candidate number 15. How are you doing today?
Thank you so much guys for supporting me.
You're one of the most people faces today. You are! But I want you to pick between Josh number 5, 4, 1, and
I will choose judge number 4.
Sorry.
Hello Langga, may gabi. Ay may buntag. I think you are, ikaw ang pinaka-sexy, o pinaka-guwapa, o pinaka-bata.
Thank you.
So, para sa imo lang, hindi ako pagkakanan. Who is the better teacher? A failure or success? Why? Who is a better teacher? Failure or success? And why?
Well, the answer to that question is that the best teacher of all time is failure. We learn from our mistakes. And every time, every day, we have mistakes and we learn from it. Because every day, what we do today is also, as what we handled it earlier, is a reflection of their tomorrow. And of course, we are not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Everyone can make mistakes. But learn from it. Learn from it, and also always follow your heart. Because with that, you'll be able to reach success. Thank you.
thank you so much, candidate number 15, Kanji Yamashita. And now let's proceed with candidate number 5, or 4th finalist, Minorca Alpha Beltran. How are you doing tonight?
Mayong buntag. Your question is very easy. When does being a transgender become a liability and not an asset? Again, when does being a transgender become a liability and not an asset?
I think, thank you for that wonderful question. I think a transgender becomes a liability and an asset when you know your self-worth. We have been through a lot in this society, but we have the unwavering resolve in fighting for God's service. We have won and lost battles, but this doesn't change how we relate to the world with a positive outlook in mind. And still, we have the smile sliding across our faces. Because this is a prime example of how we LGBT or transgender different from the average. Because of despite circumstances, I had people work their way to session past them with joy and love. Thank you.
Was inspiring. Thank you so much, Veronica Alta Beltran. Of course, our last but not, of course, the least candidate number one, Shane JFI. What do you think, JFI?
Since I have no choice, I'm gonna pick number one. Right?
Hello, candidate number one. Your candidate number one and judge number one. So, we shall have the first question here. How can I get others to be more open-minded about LGBTQ plus community? How can I get others to be more open-minded about LGBTQA plus community?
I think there's no such thing as like that. There's no such thing as forcing people to believe in us, to see us as a part of their family, to see us as a whole in the community. Because we alone have our own community itself. And let's just remember that, everyone always have a part of room, but then not everyone should be in that room. So I think that we shouldn't force ourselves, but then we have to be a good liability, a good person, to be human to humans. And I think that would be the very important thing, to be kind, because kindness is the highest form of respect. Empathy is the highest form of love, and that alone will mirror back to the community, especially to the people watching right now. I think that's a very simple message to everyone, and I hope that you have learned tonight. Good evening.
Thank you so much, Shane Lee.